Hi Dean, whoever else might be out there on the interweb. Happy Wednesday. This is going to be about a 45-minute practice focused around the upper body and strengthening and stretching the shoulders. I have nothing planned, so we'll see if that actually happens, but we'll give it a shot. So come into a comfortable seated position, legs crossed, kneeling, or shins stacked like firewood, if that's available to you today. Good. Just begin to notice your spine. So inhale, shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale them back and down. And feeling shoulders rise and spine rise on your inhale. Exhaling, shoulders back and down, sitting nice and tall. Really focusing on your posture for the first time, perhaps today. Something we tend to overlook. Good. One more time. Inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale them back and down. Inhale your arms out to either side. So reaching your arms out like a T. And again, inhale, shoulders up, but make a big circle with your arms. Inhale up. Exhale back and down, holding at the back like you're squeezing a shoulder blade, squeezing an orange in between your shoulder blades. You can drop your head forward and just feel the lengthening in your neck. And take a breath here. Good. Allow your hands to rest back on the mat one more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach behind you. Again, squeezing the shoulder blades together, looking down. Full inhale. Long, relax, exhale. Good. Hands going to turn back to the knees or wherever comfortable. And again, just begin to settle into the breath. As we've already coordinated our breath with our movements a couple times already. You can begin to continue exploring this. Inhaling, feeling crown of head rise towards the ceiling. And exhale, sits bones root into the floor. Rib cage collapse. And just take a few minutes sitting here, taking a mental body scan. Notice areas of your body that might be tense or loose. Just notice them, no need to fix now. Let it just pass through your consciousness. Continuing to sit, encouraging spine to grow a little longer in every inhale. Just take a few more breaths, really noticing the expansion of the belly, expansion of the rib cage, rise of the chest. And exhaling the reverse. Belly collapses, ribs collapse, chest falls towards the floor. Good, 2 more breaths. Full inhale, perhaps counting in on a count of 15 beats. Really encouraging yourself to draw out the breath. Make it nice and long and full. It's a challenge to do 15 beats. Hold at the top, 15. And exhale steadily, 15 beats, not rushing anything. Good, one more time, your own pace. Just controlling the breath, slowing it down. As you slow your breath down, make that more aware and focused, controlled. Your movements, your body becomes more controlled, and your mind becomes more focused. Moving with more awareness, more intention. Good. One more. Inhale. Long exhale. Fully relax. Good. And if you had stacked your shins, you can uncross them and cross them the other way, or stack them the other way. Good. Again, getting nice and grounded in the roots and your sitting bones. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale them forward this time, crossing the right arm over the left, like that. And then your forearms intertwine, hands clasped together. Good, so eagle arms. Inhale, just reach your elbows towards the ceiling. Hands will come behind your ears almost. Full inhale and long exhale forward, rounding out your back like a cat. 2 more times. Inhale, press your belly forward, reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, round forward. 1 more time this side. Inhale, and exhale, round forward. Good. Inhale, back to center again. Round out those arms like you're swimming, kind of. Inhale up and exhale down, just getting synovial fluid into the shoulder joints. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale down. This time, inhale, arms forward. Left arm crosses over right now. Forearms intertwined. Hands clasped together or rest on the outsides if your hands don't quite reach. Good. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Belly presses towards the front wall. And exhale, round out your back, lean forward. Inhale, up. And pause. Feel free to pause it anywhere you find really intense sensation. You just want to breathe and stretch. Again, always modifying where you need to. 1 more time. Inhale, stomach forward, hands reach up. And exhale, round out the back. Good. Come back to center. Unwind those arms. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale, left hand to your knee, right hand on top of your head. Inhale, grow nice and long through the spine. And exhale, just allow your right ear to fall to your right shoulder. Just breathe into your left neck, left side neck. It's going to be a pretty intense stretch. So don't tug too hard with that right hand. Just take it easy. Send breath and awareness to the area of sensation. Good. Inhale. And exhale, roll your head forward. Left hand places on the top of your head now. Right hand onto the right knee. And roll your left ear to the left shoulder. Sending a few energetic breaths to this area. Allow that left hand to drop to your left knee and roll your neck back. So looking up at the ceiling. Full breath. Open up the neck. Good. Exhale. Round back to center. Uncross the legs. Come into tabletop position for a moment. And just consider if your low back is, if you need some stretching for the low back, or if you need some stretching for the hips. If you'd like to work on your low back today, you'll take the variation of child's pose with your knees underneath you, torso falling over the legs. If you'd like to work on the hips, spread the knees to either side of the mat. Allow your hips to fall to your heels. Walk your hands forward and allow your head to rest on the mat or just reaching towards the mat. Good. Take a few deep breaths here, sending energy either to your back or your hips. Beginning, slowly wake up. Good. Next, inhale. Slowly come forward into that tabletop position. And exhale, just begin to round forward. Hips come forward like you're coming into a low up dog, knees on the floor. But then as you inhale, come out to the right. Hips go over the right leg. And exhale to the left, kind of just pretending like you're stirring a pot with your hips. Just getting some motion in your whole body, noticing areas of tension hanging out there, maybe pausing again in child's pose or coming forward, but just beginning to notice your own body, noticing things you might need as opposed to what I might need. Maybe pausing in child's pose, tensing the fingers, walking your hands forward, or stretching the shoulder joint, shoulder girdle, or continuing to move in that kind of a snake slither. Good. On your next exhale, slowly find yourself back in tabletop position, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, lift your right arm towards the sky, and exhale, thread the right arm in between your left arm and the left knee, but don't place the arm on the floor just yet. Good. Inhale again, reach towards the sky, and exhale, thread the arm through like you're about to place it on the floor. Inhale one more time. Reach up, open up the chest, and exhale, thread the arm through, this time placing the arm on the ground. Good, so you can stay here if you find a very intense stretch for the shoulders, or you can walk your left hand forward and towards the right. So now your shoulder blades might stack. You might find a little more of an intense stretch throughout the shoulder area. And deep breaths will encourage even more stretching. Good. You can stay here if you want to play with some more balance and maybe some strengthening in the core and the shoulders. You can extend the left leg. Begin to lift the left hand as you lift the left leg. So now balancing on the right arm and the right leg. Extend the left leg, staying here. Or you can bend the left knee, reach for the left foot, grab the left foot, press the foot into the left hand. Find a stretch for the hips as well as the shoulders. Easy pose to roll out of. It's a fun pose, spider pose. Good, one more breath, inhale. Full exhale. If you found the foot with your hand, you can slowly release. Bring the left knee to the mat, inhale. Look up, again pausing, the hand in the air or on the floor. Taking another minute to recognize your shoulder. Stretch it out. And exhale, slowly bring that left hand back to the mat. Press into the left hand and find again tabletop position. Good. Inhale. You're going to find like side cat dog. So inhale, look at your left hip. So your right chest kind of swings out. Inhale, and then exhale now, look over towards your right hip, stretching out the left side body. One more time, inhale, left, exhale, right. Good. Next side, inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left arm threads through, right hand, right shoulder, keeping it hovering above the ground. Inhale again, lift up, open up the chest. And exhale, thread it through. One more time, inhale. And exhale, thread the arm through, coming down onto the floor. Again, great place to pause, stretch, and breathe into the shoulders. Want to go deeper, you can walk your right hand forward and towards the left. So the shoulders eventually stack. And your chest is open towards the side wall. You can stay here, begin to lift your right arm off of the mat, another great place to pause and stretch. Or you can begin to extend the right foot and lift the right leg off of the mat. Good. Hips perhaps opening towards the side wall, shoulders opening towards the side wall. Staying here, bending the knee, grabbing the foot, press the foot into the hand, and open up the hips. Good, one more breath. And slowly release with control. Place the foot back on the mat, knee on the mat. Again, one more breath. Hang out your arm in the sky or on the mat. And slowly bring the right hand down. Press into the hand. Bring the left hand back onto your shoulders. And extend the legs out behind you. Exhale, coming down into Sphinx pose. Forearms press into the mat. Legs engaged, but pressing into the floor. Press into the forearms. Encourage your shoulders towards the back wall. And look up, breathing deeply. Just unwinding any tense muscles around the spine. One more deep breath. At the end of your exhale, tuck your toes under and to really fire up the legs, bring the feet together, and lift the hips off of the ground, finding low plank. In low plank, your body's like a board, just like you're doing high plank. You can find more engagement, lift your right foot off of the mat. 3 breaths. Good, lower the right foot to the ground. Inhale, lift the left foot off of the mat, 3 breaths. Good, lower left foot onto mat and hang out in low plank for 3 more breaths. Final exhale, let everything out. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Allow your heels to fall to the mat. And exhale, find dolphin pose, low down dog. Forearms are on the mat, head relaxing, let your neck go. Your heels might not touch the mat because, it's your first down dog, but also it's harder to touch the mat when you're in dolphin pose than in down dog. You might start noticing your shoulders getting warm. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, keeping hips square to the mat for a moment. Noticing the stretch in the left leg. And then exhale, open the hips to the side wall, bend the knee. Good. Finding 3-legged dog in dolphin pose. Opening up the hips to help open the shoulders. Good. Inhale, begin to unwind. Lift the right leg to the sky. And exhale, pull the right knee into your chest. Scooching the left foot back to low plank with the knee in. Good. Inhale deeply and exhale, right foot back. Inhale, again, hips to sky, heels to mat. Stay encouraged. Shoulders might start to get tired. Lift your left leg to the sky, hips parallel, hips square to mat. For full breath, finding awareness in those right hamstrings. Inhale now, reach your leg as high as you can. Open the hips to the left side wall, bend the left knee. Good, one more breath. And exhale, slowly unwind. Inhale, reach the left leg to the sky. Exhale, pull the left knee into your chest, scooching that right foot back. Inhale and exhale, send the left knee, left foot to meet the right, finding low plank. Good, one more breath. Inhale. Full exhale, press into your hands and find high plank. Good, one more breath. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come halfway down, elbows into chest. And inhale, press into the hands. Find upward facing dog. Good. Knees on or off the mat. Get a couple breaths here. Open the chest, perhaps looking up at the ceiling. Open the neck. Good. Now we're just going to go through like we're unwinding that pose. So inhale, find low push-up position. Exhale, high push-up position. And Find downward facing dog, hips to the sky, heels to the mat, a little easier than dolphin pose. Good, take a minute to walk out the dog, bend one knee, extend the other. Allow both heels to reach towards the mat. Again, reach your right leg to the sky. Now inhale, and exhale, pull right knee into chest, holding here for a minute. And exhale, right foot in between the hands. Good. Finding a nice wide base for this low lunge position. Knee can be on or off the mat. So front knee is just over behind the front ankle to protect the knee. And your back knee is engaged, really reaching towards the ceiling. Good. Once you found alignment, inhale, reach torso off of the chest. Reach up towards the ceiling, exhale. Sink deeply into that leg, finding warrior one. Good, hands clasp over your heart, over your head. Reach up and perhaps find a back bend. Good, exhale, hands clasp behind your back now. Inhale, continue that back bend, and exhale, fold forward. Finding yoga mudra in warrior one. Allow your hands to reach towards the front wall. Neck releases, opening the shoulders and the back. Good, inhale, slowly come up, uncross the hands. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Good, inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, both hands frame either side of the front foot. Left foot steps up to meet with the right. Inhale, find a flat back, hands into shins. Exhale, fold forward. Good, just take a moment, integrate what we've done so far in our practice. Perhaps opposite hand grabs opposite elbow. Provide more of a downward pull on your neck and shoulders. Good. 3 more breaths. Really engaging the legs even though this is a resting posture, not dumping into the knees. Good. Slowly release the hands. If you found waterfall pose, inhale, find that flat back. And exhale, hands press into the mat, bending the knees in order to step that right foot back, bend the left knee, and set up for that low lunge position. Good. Again, noticing aspects of good alignment, knee over ankle. You guys know this stuff. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky, torso off the leg. Exhale, sink deeply into that front knee. Looking for a 90-degree angle in the front knee, knowing it really doesn't matter if you actually get it though. Good, inhale, clasp your hands over your head, find a back bend. And exhale, hands clasp behind you, below your low back. Again, finding more of a back bend. And exhale, left shoulder inside of the left knee, hands in yoga mudra, reaching towards the front wall. Good, slowly come back up, challenging balance. Unclasp the hands, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, sink deeply into that front knee. Good, inhale, reach up. And exhale, both hands to either side of that foot. Step back foot up into the sky. Find 3-legged dog, hips reaching towards the ceiling. Left foot reaching towards the sky. Good, inhale. Get nice and long, and exhale, allow that left foot to meet up with the right. Pausing for a moment in down dog. Good. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Exhale, forward, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog for a breath. And exhale, low push-up position. Inhale, high push-up position. Good. Begin to come onto the side of your left foot. Right foot can be either in front of it or on top. Reach the right hand towards the ceiling. Finding side plank, another great shoulder strengthener. Inhale, perhaps maybe looking up to challenge your balance a little more. Good, lifting both hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, allow the hips to lower towards the floor. And then inhale, reach them up again. Just finding engagement. 3 more breaths. Good, inhale, reach up. And exhale, find reverse tabletop. That right hand comes out behind you. Knees bent. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Allow your head to fall back. And breathe. Good. Extend the feet out in front of you. Again, lift the hips to the sky. Finding reverse plank. Engaging abdominals. Inhale, reach the hips to the sky. Exhale, lower the hips to the mat. And then inhale, reach hips to sky. Good. Inhale, reach hips to sky. And exhale, slowly lower the hips onto the mat. Lift the feet off of the mat as you do so, extending the knees, going right into full boat. Extend hands overhead. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, sink back. Finding 45-degree angle with your back to the floor. Long line of energy. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly lower the feet to the mat. Again, feet come out behind you. Lift hips to the sky. One more time, reverse plank. Inhale. And exhale, come out onto the right side of your foot. Finding right side plank. Just gonna twist around so everyone can see me. Good. Hips reaching towards the ceiling, shoulders stacking, legs engaged. You can always drop that right knee at any time. Good. Inhale, reach the hips to the sky. Exhale, lower the right hips to the mat. And inhale again, power the hips towards the ceiling. 3 more breaths. Good. Inhale, reach the hips to the sky. Exhale, find that high plank position. Hang out here for a second. Inhale, forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hold here for 1 breath, knees on or off the mat. Good. Full inhale, long exhale takes you to down dog. Hips high, heels towards the mat. Good. Inhale, reach the right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee into chest. And place that right foot in between the hands. Good. This time, allow that back heel to dial down towards the mat. So now your back toes, 45-degree angle to the front of the mat. Front foot is like bisecting the back foot, so it's on a line. Good. Inhale, shoulders off of the mat. And exhale, hips to the side wall, finding warrior 2. Good, so shoulders stacked over hips, front knee bent. Inhale, reach your arm forward. And exhale, reach behind you. Allow that left hand to fall wherever it may. Right hand reaches for the wall behind you. Inhale, really reach for the back wall as you sink into that front knee. And even look up, open up the chest. Good, inhale, get nice and long. And exhale, slowly come up, finding warrior one. And inhale, exhale, right forearm onto right thigh, left hand reaches forward. Good. You can stay here or begin to engage, really engage left side body by lifting the right forearm off of the thigh and reaching towards the wall in front of you. So both arms now framing your ears. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale, get nice and long. And exhale that right forearm to the thigh. Inhale, look up. And exhale, slowly find warrior two. Look forward. Sink into that front knee. And continue to breathe, tap into the breath. Encourage yourself to stay strong. Good, 1 more breath. Full exhale. And then to straighten that right leg. Turn the right toes forward. So now both toes facing the side of your mat. Inhale the 5-pointed star. Arms to T position. And exhale, come halfway down, finding a flat back. Exhale, fold forward fully. Wide angle, standing forward fold. Again, you can just hang out here or place your hands on the mat about underneath your shoulder blades. Begin to engage the legs. Really encourage the head towards the mat. So you might need to walk your feet out wider. Just begin to play with some inversions. Encourage your head onto the mat. Legs might be super wide to do this. I know I have to go pretty wide to do that. Good, so I've noticed some stretching in the shoulders, a little bit of fear in this sort of forward fold. That's what yoga is all about, getting over those fears. Keep your legs engaged. Slowly come back up into bend those knees and toe heel the knees together, the feet about as wide as your hands are right now. And to bend the knees, place the knees high up on your biceps, almost onto your deltoids, high up onto your upper arms. Good, again, lift the hips to the sky, lift your heels. Begin to lift one foot and then the other off of the mat. Find crow. Toes eventually come together. Find a drishti, looking forward. And play with this for 5 breaths. Good, slowly unwind. And lift your hips to the sky, and again, jump your feet out now, pressing into your hands to find that wide-legged variation. Inhale that flat back, and exhale, fold forward, walk your hands out towards the left. Left hand and right hand can grab the left ankle. Just take a moment to breathe into the shoulders, stretching, side body, finding any other stretch here that would suit you better. Good. Slowly bring your hands over to the right knee. Left hand grabs the right hand is resting on top. And allow yourself to really just swing over towards the left as you grab the right ankle to find a good stretch. Allow your neck to let go. Good, slowly come back to center. Full breath. Exhale, allow your neck to let go. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Begin to walk your hands over towards the left foot. Swivel the left foot towards front wall. Allow the right foot, the right heel to dial down towards the mat. Good, setting up for warrior two on this side now. Find the alignment in your foot, your feet, and inhale, torso up to the sky, open shoulders to the side wall, finding warrior two. Good, deep bend in that front knee. Shoulders stack over hips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach behind you. Allow that hand to fall wherever it may. Left hand reaches over your head. Exhale, sink into that front knee. Good, every inhale, reaching a little more in the hand, and every exhale, sinking a little deeper in that front knee. Inhale, grow nice and long. Exhale, center. Left forearm onto that left thigh. Right hand reaches over your head. Side warrior. Good, again, you can stay here or find some engagement in the right side body. Lift left forearm off of the thigh and reach it towards front wall. Arms now like framing your ears. Good. Open your chest to the side wall and look up. 3 breaths. Inhale, grow nice and long. And exhale, window up, warrior two, sink deeply into that front knee. Two more breaths. Good, inhale, straighten the front leg, and again, turn that left foot in now, finding that wide angle, that wide-legged stance. Arms sweep up and clasp overhead. Inhale, and exhale, clasp the arms behind you now. Again, finding flat back, and then folding forward. Wide-legged, forward fold, yoga mudra. That's a mouthful. Good, again, just letting the neck release. Often we keep it so tense throughout the day, so just let it hang out and relax. Shoulders coming together, loosening. Full inhale, long relaxed exhale, slowly unclasp your hands, allow the hands to come to the mat. Good. Bring your feet out. This time instead of bringing your feet out wide, just bend your knees in order as much as you need to bring your head to the mat. It's kind of awkward, but get through it. So bend your elbows now. So making kind of a frame. Bring your head onto the mat. Actually hop your feet back a little bit and find tripod pose. The head is on the mat. Both your knees are on your elbows, hanging out in tripod. Good. So kind of like crow, except your head's down. Good. Bring one foot and then the other off of the mat. Hang out here, getting used to some inversions. Keep your core engaged like you're about to go into headstand from here. Can go into headstand from here if you so desire. I'm gonna stay here. Good. Slowly come back down. Good. Bring your arms together, your hands, palms together, arms pressing into legs. In prayer pose. Take one breath. Really press your hands together, widen the hips. Full exhale. Good. Again, hands come to mat. press into the hands and jump your feet out wide for that wide-legged fold again. Good, take your left hand underneath your shoulders, so like directly under your shoulder blades. And sweep your right arm towards the sky. Good. So your spine is twisting, shoulders are twisting, but stay rooted in the base. Keep both of your hips parallel, square to the mat. Keep your hips square to the mat like we do in down dog when you lift one leg. And twist your shoulders to the right, reaching right hand up towards the sky. So keeping that stable base in the hips rather than allowing the left hip to swing forward will facilitate a deeper twist. Good. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Sweep that right arm down, place the right hand where your left hand was. Sweep the left hand towards the ceiling. Opening chest towards side wall, but keeping both hips facing towards the mat as much as possible. Good, couple deep breaths. Inhale deeply and exhale, swing that hand down. Again, finding forward fold one more time. Maybe allowing forearms to press into mat. And slowly begin to walk your hands over to the right, swiveling the feet forward, taking a drink of water, and step that right foot back to meet up with the left, again finding that lovely high plank, and then lowering down onto your forearms to low plank. Good. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky, allow your heels to fall to the mat. Now that our shoulders are all loosey-goosey and strong at the same time, clasp your hands together. So clasping your hands together, keeping your elbows under your shoulder blades. Begin to grasp, place your head in the back of your head into your hands, and begin to walk your feet forward, playing with stacking your hips over your shoulder blades. Good. So, just want to take a moment to point out, in this version of headstand, your head is not on the mat. That's why I love it so much, because you're placing the pressure into your forearms, building up your shoulders and your forearms, not injuring your neck, but also getting all the great benefits of an inversion for your head, allowing lymph to flow, blood to flow. So again, shoulders clasped together, your elbows are directly under your shoulder blades. You place your head and your giant mass of hair, if you have it, into your hands. Having your head in your hands, you get to walk your feet forward, and as far as you can, bending the knees, allowing the hips to stack, and then maybe allow feet to rise off of the mat. Good. I'm going to move forward in case I fall over. So headstands are all about focus and control. Don't kick a leg up. Just allow your knees to come up. Good. So just playing with really using your core to bring your knees up rather than kicking your legs up and flailing around in the air. Let's try that. Good. Again, stack hips over shoulders, and once you feel like you can't bring your big toes in anymore, lift the toes up. And just play with bringing knees parallel to the mat. And I'm getting all loosey-goosey in the legs. But that's the practice. It's just staying controlled, really keeping the core zipped as you play with lifting the legs up. Always using a wall if you're just starting out. And yeah, so one more time. Let's go practice this headstand Because Dean, we have to do a headstand together in Hawaii, so gotta start practicing now. Good, again, remember, keep core strong, knees in. Good, nice and slow. And if you fall over like that, no big deal. Alright, yoga is some serious play. Good, so slowly lower down, bring your knees apart, feet together. Walk your hands forward and find child's pose. Take a few breaths to integrate all the great benefits of that headstand into your whole body. Good, a couple more breaths, tracing passage of breath throughout your back body instead of front. Noticing shoulder blades. Breathing into the hips, the spine, shoulders and neck. Good, slowly begin to lift your hips off of the heels. Bring your knees under your hips. Begin to lift the hips to the sky and walk your hands forward, again finding puppy pose. Great stretch for the shoulders. Allow your head to come towards the mat or your chin. Good, walk your hands to the right, both hands to the right, opening left side body. And begin to walk your hands to the right, to the left, opening right side body. Good, hands back to center again, finding puppy pose one more time. Inhale. And exhale into, come back to seated. Bring your feet out in front of you, finding Dandasana pose with the staff. Engage your legs, one long line of energy from heels to hips. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale them back and down. Again, finding long posture. Inhale, reach your hands up. And exhale, cross left arm over right. Hands clasped together, forearms twist together again, finding eagle arms. Inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bow forward. Pause for a few breaths in this forward fold to really open up the shoulders, pull the shoulder blades apart. Good, slowly come back up. My hair is everywhere. Inhale, shoulders out to side. And exhale now, left arm over right. Or right arm over left, I should say. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. And again, allowing your neck to relax, breathing into the shoulder blades. Good, inhale, slowly come back up using your core. Exhale, shoulders wide. Pull your knees into your chest, finding the little ball. Allow your knees to come out to the sides, soles of the feet to press together. Wrap your hands around the foot. Inhale, press your chest towards the front wall. And exhale again, round out your mid spine. Pulling on your feet to create traction. Again, open up the shoulder blades. Good, inhale again, come to neutral position. And exhale, fold forward over the feet. A few more breaths. Again, breathing into the hips, spine, shoulder blades. And inhale, slowly begin to roll back up into seated bound angle, and then begin to walk your hands out in front of you and rolling back down onto the mat, keeping your feet bound together and just opening up the hips passively in supine bound angle or Supta Baddha Konasana. Good. You can take your hands to your chest and your belly, and again, begin to recede into that three-part breath, feeling belly rise, chest expand, ribcage expand, and chest rise. Noticing how dynamic your breath is, how energized it is. And just continue to mark this flow of breath, watching it like ocean waves rolling up and down. Allowing any other thoughts to just pass through. Staying focused on the breath, centered on the breath. Take these next few moments to be with yourself and your breath only. Integrate everything that we just did in this practice. Slowly begin to bring awareness to your mental and physical body by taking your hands off of your chest and your belly. Take a full inhale. Long, relaxed exhale. Bring the knees together and pull them into your chest. And giving yourself a high rock, left to right, just massage the low back. Making big circles with the knees. And then begin rocking left and right until eventually the rocking gets so big you eventually just fall onto one side. Fetal pose. Allow your head to rest on whichever arm is underneath you. Full inhale and just sigh everything out. Release any remaining negativity. In your own time, press into your hands, keeping your eyes closed or softly gazing in front of you. Again, find that impeccable posture, spine reaching towards the ceiling as well as grounded into the floor. Inhale, arms up overhead, clasp them together, prayer position, and exhale them in front of your heart. Namaste.